In this video, I want to address a question that people don't actually ask, but they should be asking when they're asking what supplements to provide, and that's how to introduce supplements into your dog's diet. Let's get started. Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Scott, the Dog Dad from DogDadOfficial.com. And if this is your first time on the channel, please make sure to click that subscribe button as well as that little bell notification icon next to it so that you get notified about future raw feeding videos. And I'd love to hear from you guys. In the comment section below, tell me how you introduce your supplements that you're providing to your dog. Now, this is going to be a fairly short video because while it may seem confusing from the outside looking in, there's actually a really simple solution and approach to this. First off, in my opinion, and I've said this in my raw feeding course, Raw Feeding 101, that you can find here and in the description box below, and I've also said it in lots of live streams and other videos, but in my opinion, you should only be supplementing specific supplements if you are trying to fill a nutritional hole or fill some kind of gap in the diet, or you are trying to address an issue, mitigate a problem, something like that. So basically, are you trying to fill a hole in the diet, or are you trying to relieve an issue of some kind? Now, to be fair, really quickly, there's going to be a lot of dogs out there, pretty much most dogs, that are going to require some kind of supplement of some kind. Because there's always going to be that person that can't get a hold of this or that whole food source to take care of this or that. So the majority of feeders are going to end up supplementing something. If you look at these things and you decide that you need to be supplementing something in your dog's diet, I recommend the same thing for every supplement no matter what it is. And that is start slow. And when I say start slow, I mean with smaller amounts than are actually recommended. So if you're supposed to be feeding X amount or supplementing X amount, I'm talking about 25% or less than that fully recommended dosage. For example, if I'm going to be feeding 1 ounce daily of a particular supplement, then I would start off personally, and I would recommend you start off by feeding 25% of that 1 ounce, so 0.25 ounces. And these are just random numbers that I'm pulling out of the air. But the point that I'm trying to make is make sure that you are starting slow with much smaller amounts than you're going to be feeding as the full dosage. As you see your dog's reaction to this new supplement, then you can slowly start to increase that until you reach the full dosage or necessary dosage. When it comes to deciding on dosage, always do your research. You can't even say you should always feed X amount of this particular type of supplement, because a lot of those supplements that fall into the same range can have things like different concentrations. Maybe they are in different forms, like one is a powder and one is a liquid. You always need to do your research. Talk to other people that are using it, read the label, talk to the company if necessary, look at how your dog is reacting, do your research, and make sure that you are providing, at least as best as you can, that you are providing the proper amount of that particular supplement for your dog. So make sure that you are feeding a supplement that you need to be feeding or want to be feeding to fill a hole in the diet or alleviate or ease an issue of some kind. Make sure that you start slow with 25%-ish or less than the full dosage, and always do your research on what that dosage is and should be for your dog. To learn more about raw feeding or even get started on raw feeding, make sure to check out my free 7 simple steps to raw feeding and other raw feeding resources in the description box below. But most importantly, remember that you don't have to be perfect to be an amazing dog owner. You just have to do your best every day and try to improve as you go forward. Peace.